So, hi, my name is Jade. Recently, I've been watching a lot of video bloggers, YouTubers, posting about book hauls and doing book reviews and stuff. And this is a community I wasn't really aware existed. You think books you don't automatically jump to YouTube, but I was feeling a little bit shit today. And I was feeling quite inspired by this, so I decided to take my mind off everything. I'm just going to do a really quick little book haul just to get me going. Hopefully the video isn't too terrible because I'm watching it and I can see it slowing down and I'm all out of sync with my mind. So hopefully it's not too unbearable to watch. So I will start with a book I bought today. Yeah, sorry, when I say book haul, I don't mean books I've bought for today. We're just going to go for like a week at a time. So yeah, this is a book I bought today. This is Traditional Jams and Preserves. Don't quite know why I bought it. Think I was tempted to start making my own jam. It tells you how to make marmalade and chutney. There's quite a cool recipe in here for like apple and ginger chutney. So I think I'm gonna let it go. Might post about that as well. Might become just a general vlog channel if my chutney goes well. So yeah, a bit of a random buy, but there you go. Secondly, this is the Book of Blood and Shadows by Robin Wasserman, however he also has to say that. I'm covering my mouth because being this out of sync is really annoying me. So you're never going to see my mouth again. Please excuse the whimpering dog in the background. Yeah, so this is a really good book. Basically called, all over the internet, the Da Vinci Code, but for young adults. I haven't read the Da Vinci Code. Can't shed any light on that resemblance. But it is quite a cool like mystery. You're sort of trying to figure out what's going on the whole way through. Who's a bad guy? Who's a good guy? So yeah, it's quite a cool one. I'm enjoying it actually a lot more than I thought I would. I'm currently about this far through. I haven't really put it down for like the last 2 days, apart from when I'm working and stuff. But yeah, it's really good. The main character is called Nora, so you see majority of everything from her perspective. But there are some, I'm not even going to try and guess the time period, some really old letters chucked in from Prague, from this girl called Elizabeth. So you also see some things from her point of view, and they're trying to follow them and figure out where she's hid. I don't want to spoil too much about it. So yeah, it's pretty good. There's a lot of like betrayal and figuring shit out. Good book. Okay. Okay. So next we'll go with these. I haven't started these. I've never heard of them before. I might also have them in totally the wrong order. But for Christmas, by my friend, I was given My Soul to Keep. Again, not sure if this is actually the first one. But as well as that, she gave me the whole series, as far as it is out to this day. So these are by Rachel Vincent, and we have My Soul to Keep, My Soul to Take, and My Soul to Save. They're not about vampires. They're not, I promise. They're about banshees. They're kind of like my vein of like holiday reads, like things I want to just sort of read when I'm like sort of out of reading and I don't want to read. These are the sort of things I read just to get me back into it. So yeah, they're pretty cool. So I'm gonna have to delve into these one day and see what they're all about. But they don't seem too bad. Soul Screams is the series, I believe. But yeah, so those are some I've got to start. We've got. Okay, we'll just do this one really quick. This is Ravaged. It's a werewolf book. I bought it because it was 50p. Basically. Werewolves aren't really my thing. Like, just generally, I don't see the appeal of like all those girls who find men who turn into dogs scary, sexy even, because that just sounded creepy out. But I've read Shiver, which I want to say was by Maggie Strathwaiter, but I could be totally wrong, so correct me if I am, because I don't have all my books down here with me. But so yeah, this is by David Wellington, and I thought I'd just give it a crack. It was 50p. If I actually like it, maybe werewolf genre as a books. That was terrible grammar. But maybe as books, they'll be much more better. Again, terrible grammar, but we're going to go with it. Okay, I already had a version of this, but I lost it. I'm sure it's around somewhere, but I couldn't find it for the life of me. So I went into my local Waterstones and I bought a teeny tiny copy of it. It's a pocket edition, and I said it's teeny tiny, but anyone who has pockets this big, please tell me where you buy your clothes, because I can't fit this into my pockets. By J.R.R. Tolkien, obviously. Red Wolverine, loved it. I know this is a bit more kiddie. I've started it, but I'm only like 50-ish pages through. My place is marked with this cool I love, well, books. Works thingy I got for free. So yeah, obviously I'm fairly certain I'm going to love it. Enjoying it so far. I bought it because I wanted to read it before I watched the movie. I, however, failed this and went to watch the movie yesterday without finishing it. So I'm kind of confused because, like, I know they've obviously taken some creative direction with it and put in bits that aren't in the book. Probably left some bits in the book out that are in there. But I'm like now, I'm almost more desperate to read it because I'm like, is that in the book? If that's not in the book, Peter Jackson's a genius. And just trying to figure it out. So yeah, The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Okay, this. Sorry. You can watch Criminal Minds in the background while you're waiting. Okay, this is going to sound like a really shitty reason to buy a book. But I bought The Life of Pi by Jan Martel because we were in the cinema, not seeing The Hobbit, something else. What are you seeing? I do not recall. We were watching something in the cinema, and The Life of Pi came on, and I went, my god, that looks like a shit movie. And now all of you at home are going, why did you buy the book then? Because it doesn't make sense. The film, I can understand how it makes such a good book, if it is a good book, I haven't read it, because everything's like in your head. Like in the movie trailer, there was all these like sky things going on, and loads of like blue whales and mystical stars of horses and some good shit. But I thought, as a book, that's going to be amazing because it's all in your head and you can imagine it how you want. As a movie, it's just going to look really shit CGI and look a bit pants. So yeah, I thought it's quite a famous book. I know that. Like everyone's reading it. I don't know if that's because the movie's come out or because they knew the movie was coming out. But I thought I'd give it a go. It's also got a really pretty tag on the front. So hence why I got this edition, even though I think the movie's going to look really good. Okay. Yes, this book I bought because my friend recommended it to me, only she didn't. This is Heretic by Sarah Singleton. What she actually recommended me was Century by Sarah Singleton. Apparently it does make quite a big difference if you read them. They don't follow each other or anything, but she just didn't enjoy this, and she did enjoy Century. So I'm still going to give this a read, obviously, because I paid the money for it. But if I think it's okay, I'll probably buy Century. If I think it's really, really crap, I probably won't. From what I can gather from the back page, it's about like fairy children in the woods, witches and things, priests. I honestly don't know. It was just because it was a recommendation I bought it, but the cover is very pretty. I have to admit this. That is a fairly lovely cover. Sorry, distractions. Okay, this book is really cool, and I'm really excited to start it. This is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. The cover is just insane. I love it so much. Yeah, so I'm actually going to read you the back of this one because I haven't read it yet. Just sounds like amazing. Okay, so in the dark, filthy salt mines of Endovia, probably saying that wrong, an 18-year-old girl is serving a life sentence. She is a trained assassin. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen to do this. The best of her kind, but she made a fatal decision. She got caught. Young Captain Westfall offers her a deal, her freedom, in return for one huge sacrifice. Selena must represent the prince in a to-the-death tournament, fighting for the most gifted thieves and assassins in the land. Live or die, Selena will be free. Win or lose, she is about to discover her true destiny. But will her assassin's heart be melted? So obviously going to chuck in some love story, but I'm just generally quite excited about it. We're going to pretend this hotter than the Hunger Games sticker isn't there, because while I like the Hunger Games, and there's nothing against the Hunger Games, this sounds absolutely nothing like the Hunger Games. And apart from the fact they're fighting to the death, which happens in a lot of books, and they're not, said to be the Hunger Games, this is a bit, doesn't sound to me like it's going to be anything like it. So we're going to cover that up and pretend it's not there, and just admire the pretty lady on the cover with her swords, katanas, whatever they are. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to start that one. Sounds really, really good. Okay, so next, there's only 2 more. Don't worry if you get 2 more. That's it. This is White Cat by Holly Black. Anyone familiar with Holly Black will probably know that she was part of the Spiderwick series with Tony Dizzarelli, one of those other names I can't pronounce, even though it's probably not that hard. So this is part of the Curse Workers series. I have no idea really what it's about. I read it ages ago and added it, the blurb that is, and added it to my Amazon wishlist. And then I got some money, so I just prattled it on, added it on to a buy of something else because it was quite cheap. So I've totally forgotten what it's about. I'm guessing it's about a white cat. On the front it says you're only a fingertip away from another world. So I'm hoping that it's like Spiderwick in like genre and like everything else, except for the fact it's a bit more adult. Hopefully, one can always hope. And the last book, quite an amusing story, is how I got it. This is Stephen Fry. Mobe is my washpot. This is an autobiography. Sorry, my video cut out on me. So as I was saying, Stephen Fry, Mobe is my washpot. It's an autobiographical novel by Stephen Fry himself, who I find quite fascinating. I think he's far too clever for his own good and absolutely hilarious. So yeah, I ordered this off Amazon, but I didn't think the money was actually in my account, so it was sort of just like a bit of a hope and wish that it was in there. That was about 2 weeks ago, and it arrived this morning. So that was a nice surprise because I didn't know I was getting it at all. I'd ordered another book since then, so I thought of that. But no, it was this. So one of the it's only like a sentence, I promise, thing on the back that caught my eye was whether the real Stephen Fry is the man now living or the extraordinary adolescent now dead, only you will be able to decide. Only you will be able to decide. There's only a sentence and I still couldn't get it right. So yeah, this again is going to be one I'm really looking forward to reading. He's got quite a lot of like there's the Fry Chronicles and there's another one called Liar or something, and there's a load of them. So I don't know quite how these work, but they could be quite a large investment. Yeah, so that's my little book haul thing. So the ones I'm currently reading are Tolkien, the Book of Blood and Shadows, which one was finished, and the second Game of Thrones book, which I'm loving, by the way. So those are the 3 I'm reading at the moment. I will try and do another video soon-ish, maybe with some reviews instead of a haul, because I don't have that much money and I can't afford to buy any. I've been forbidden to buy any more books because I don't have room. But I do want to do like a bookshelf tour and things like that, because I've got quite a lot of really cool books on my multiple bookshelves strewn everywhere. So yeah, that'll be fun. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully I'll be back soon. So bye.